Really, diabetes is no game to play with. You're playing with your life, and I know that. I am 72. I go to school for my high school diploma. I'm raising one granddaughter. Other than that, I try to stay busy. I like to be around other people. And I always believe in speaking to people, and I always smile. I was with my husband for 52 years. I've raised 3 of my grandbabies, my own self. The last one I raised, she's 26 now. Everything really happened to me when I got in my 60s. I went out and I thought it was the air. I said something in the air made me sick, and I got sick, and all of a sudden I got cold and everything. So my husband called the ambulance. And so when the ambulance came, they were asking my husband, about what kind of sickness I had or whatever. My husband, the only thing he know was high blood pressure. So the ambulance guy, he said, I'm gonna take your sugar. My sugar was 550. When I found out I had diabetes, I really didn't believe it at first. That's when I found out my husband had throat cancer. So I quit and I stayed with him. And he died 2014, January 2014. The other day my grandbaby asked me, if something happened to you, what's gonna happen to me? I never thought about that. And she said, you getting old, Grandma. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not old. I said, you think I'm old? She said, you almost 100. I said, no, I'm not. I came to Bayview and stayed a few days. And I learned how to give my own self needles while I was here. And I went home. They treated me good, the nurses. And the doctors that came around early in the morning, they treated me good. I feel really good coming to Johns Hopkins. I didn't like going, but I learned to go. You will hear things that you don't want to hear, but then it'll be good that you do hear them. Go get help so you can help yourself. Don't wait.